Welcome to Fantasy Filmball. My name is Dyl, and you may notice the setup today. It's a little bit different. I am at the beach. I tried to record the beachfront, oceanfront view for you upstairs. However, it's like 90 degrees outside. My laptop, it was overheating. Myself, you can see I'm a little bit burnt, so we're here underneath the beach house. So I apologize if the audio quality is a little bit not up to par. This one right here hits my microphone. Enjoy the sounds of the waves and the winds. And for my video quality, like I said, I'm burnt. You gotta look at my mug for the next 10 minutes, so you can make fun of that. However, you cannot make fun of my Oscar predictions. I read the comments out there. I see what you gotta say about Matt and myself. Come on, guys, let's talk about a little bit more. However, I know that you've seen the title of today's video. I'm gonna tell you out there how you can be Filmball maxing within the next couple of days and from your very own Fantasy Filmball lineup for this year's awards season. If you're new here to the channel, weird video to click on to be your very first, but welcome in. Here we talk awards season all year long, and that's something that sounds interesting to you, whether it's in the reviews, the awards prognostication, or the festival coverage, or anything and everything in between. Drop us a follow. It helps our channel continue to grow. And a like on this here video right here, YouTube tells me will showcase this video to more people out there who enjoy awards season. And finally, a comment. Yes, if you played Filmball before, let other people know why this game is so fun. And if you've never played Filmball before, let us know what movies you would want to have on your elite Fantasy Filmball roster. So let's not waste any time. I know the retention span for some people is kind of low, so let me tell you what Filmball is all about. For our sports heads out there, you already know what this is. Fantasy football, basketball, baseball, heck, there's even Fantasy F1 out there. It's the same concept, just instead of drafting players or teams or constructors, we're drafting actual films that you're going to get to compete with throughout award season. These films can rack up points in various styles. Coming over to this article, this lovely article we have on our Fantasy Filmball website, which you can find the link for that in the description down below. Movies rack up points through award shows. The bigger the award show, the bigger point potential. So a nomination for Best Visual Effects at the VES is not going to be up to par with a Best Director win at the Academy Awards. But even on top of award shows, films can garner points in so many ways. These aren't limited to just a box office or a festival performance or even your viewer ratings, because yes, everyone out there watching the video, you can directly influence the leagues that you are playing in with how the films score inside this game. There's so many ways for movies to rack up points inside the game of Filmball that keeps it fun, engaging, and energized all season long. So let me tell you, how you can get your very own team. Step number 1, description down below, join our Discord community. It's an ever-growing platform of nearly 500 Filmballers out there. We don't do memberships on the channel. You don't need to pay anything, unless of course you want to pay to be in a competitive league where you can win money for your award season knowledge. But we're active over there. Matt and I, we enjoy talking with each and every one of you every day, giving you that bonus coverage for free. It's personal, it's fun, and sometimes we even get a little bit silly and goofy and crazy over there inside the server. If that sounds interesting to you, consider joining. But if you want to play the game of Filmball, you do have to join our Discord channel, because that's where we host the game of Fantasy Filmball. After you sign up, you'll fill out a little form expressing your interest and some descriptions to help me place you inside of a league that will be, up to your quality, playing with people in your same time zone or people in the same, mental wavelength as you. Once you're there, you'll be placed with 5 other players for a grand total of 6 people per league. Once you're in your league, you and your league will determine a day that you can draft together, and you'll get to draft a total of 10 films. Yes, you heard me right. That's 10 films per player, 60 films in total, gunning for award season points this year. That might sound like a lot, but as I pop up this mock draft we did the other day in server, you're getting good value in round number 10. You're still getting legitimate award season contenders. Your draft goes something a little bit like this. Using this mock draft as an example, player 1 takes a movie. Then we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once player 6 comes up, they get to take 2 films in a row, and we work our way back. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we keep doing this until every player has 10 films on their roster. But don't worry, just because you make a stupid little pick in September doesn't mean that you're stuck with that movie all season long. I've seen some of the predictions over the years past. We've had films like After the Hunt go super early. Jay Kelly was a first-round pick last year. One of the first years we hosted the game of Filmball in this Discord server, Bardo and the Sun were both first-round selections, but you're not stuck with these movies all year long. We have multiple waiver periods throughout the year. You're given a budget of about 300 points. That's equivalent to like the 25th ranked film last year, like Zootopia 2. Zootopia 2 was a solid award season contender, but you can use this fictional points and money to reinvest into your team and to improve your overall roster so you're not stuck with duds all year long. Think back to a few seasons ago. American Fiction largely went undrafted in our leagues, but as a little self-gloat here, across our 18 leagues that year, I was one of 2 people who drafted that movie. So for other leagues, it was free reign, and whoever went for it and offered the most amount of points, if you believed in its best picture journey, then you were rewarded in droves with a massive point score. But let's think about the other way. If you draft 10 elite films, and again, to self-gloat a little bit, let's go back to the Nora year. Well, I didn't have our best picture winner. I did have a lump of films that included Sing Sing, A Complete Unknown, Wicked, Nickel Boys, Challengers, Nosferatu, Flow, The Apprentice, and Porcelain War. That's 9 pretty stacked films to add up onto my roster. I didn't really need to pick up anything, so I could just bank the 300 points and have another top 25 movie on my roster. And how could I forget the final way you can score points inside the game of Fantasy Filmball? We all have awards expert. I see some of those crazy predictions out there. How can you not have the invite in your top 25 for best picture until about like a month and a half ago? Crazy stuff out there. But this is an opportunity for you to be like, oh my gosh, I scored 220th in my Oscar nomination predictions out of a few thousand. I definitely didn't do that, and I definitely didn't gloat. Ignore the screen right now. Well, you can add extra points to your team throughout your prediction accuracy inside your leagues. Like I said before, there's 6 of you. So first place gets an additional 60 points, last place gets 10. And you can do this as often as you want inside your leagues. You can just do the big shows like the Oscars, BAFTA, SAG, Golden Globe, or Critics' Choice, or you could choose to do festivals like the PCA at Toronto or the Venice Festival Prizes. You could even do smaller shows like Indie Critics or Predicting the Trifecta. The world is your league's oyster. All you gotta do is be active and be open. And you see, the game of Filmball involves strategy. It takes knowing what you're talking about. You can't just be that guy who opts on awards expert or into award season conversation spaces and say, this movie's gonna win picture, this movie's gonna win actor, this movie's gonna do this, that. You can't predict 10 movies and be like, oh my gosh, I hit on one of them. No, you gotta build a team of 10 solid awards contenders, and you gotta take some big swings, you gotta take some easy layups throughout, and you can showcase that, hey, this guy, this girl, this person right here, they know what they're talking about. And that's the other fun thing about the game of Fantasy Filmball, and why you should join. The link, again, down in the description. And why you should subscribe to this channel is we're all a bunch of people who love awards season. We love to interact, we love to communicate, and we love to build connections with people who have similar interests as us. I can be honest, I can speak for myself. Believe it or not, I'm a 26-year-old guy. I've traveled the world for work for a living. I can count the number of people on one hand that share this interest, at least the same level that I do, that I've met out in the wild. So now here's a community being presented to you of people who match your freak, who exceed your wildness. Why would you want to restrict yourself from meeting some people, some of the coolest people that you're ever going to meet? Don't do it. Join. You get to talk with me. You get to talk with Matt. You get to meet so many fun people across the globe who enjoy awards season and have a great time every single day. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the description. Join the Discord, sign for the game of Fantasy Filmball, and I will see you in the draft and throughout awards season. And I mean, oddly enough, I guess if you made it 9 minutes inside this video and the game of Filmball doesn't sound interesting to you, well, hey, like I said before, we do reviews, festival coverage, and awards prognostication around the clock here in the Filmball channel. And drop us a subscription. Follow us on Twitter. We post all the articles and reviews from our Filmball website over there, because that's not just me, that's not just Matt, that's members from that very same Discord community that I talked about before that want to express their love for awards season. They have a platform and avenue to write reviews. They can talk about their crazy awards prediction ideas, or they can even attend festivals and write about all the amazing films they get to see early. But I've talked enough here. I want to go back to the beach. I want to enjoy some time. It's my last day here. I may be a little bit burnt, but hey, I can get a little bit more burnt. Who's going to stop me here? But if you made this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name's Dyl. This has been Fantasy Filmball. Peace.